Hello everyone, I'm Nathan Law, a former student leader and the youngest elected legislator in Hong Kong. Yet, under the Chinese government's persecution, my seat in legislature was overturned and my freedom was deprived as I was jailed for peaceful assembly in 2017. And in response to another wave of massive protest, Beijing enacted a sweeping national security law in the summer of 2020 to eradicate Hong Kong's civil society once and for all. I was put on a top wanted list under the charge of secession. I've since been forced into exile in the United Kingdom. I had to cut my ties with my family so as not to endanger them. Most democratic campaigners in Hong Kong with whom I've worked, such as Joshua Wong, Benny Tai, and Jimmy Lai, are detained and facing life imprisonment as I speak. My experience embodies a prime example of how a city once believed to be the freest in Asia can deteriorate into an authoritarian police state right in front of our eyes. I've lived through it. For me, democratic backsliding isn't an abstract theory, but a personal and painful story. And I know this story isn't unique. Because of Beijing's ongoing crimes against humanities, Uyghurs numbering in millions are put in concentration camps. Tibetans continue to face suppression in their society. Taiwanese wake up every day to the real possibility of a sudden military invasion. Chinese influence has long been creeping into the realms of everything from global financial markets to entertainment. Unfortunately, the free world lacks the determination to coordinate a pushback. Everywhere, we see that democracy is under threat. Our freedoms are at stake. Our institutions are losing the ability to persuade us that a liberal international order will always prevail. We must change. We must act to show that we can do better. It's time to make sure democratic politics can deliver real results, to strengthen multilateral ties among countries that share the same values, and to reform international organizations so they meaningfully live up to their mission. For too long, the world has embraced the rise of China without developing mechanisms to hold it accountable. That's why political actors and civil society leaders must work together. We must leverage all we have to ensure that the democracy's revival is our top priority. Maybe some of you are afraid of upsetting General Secretary Xi. Maybe some of you don't want to lose the Chinese market. Maybe some of you don't recognize the threat to our democratic values. And that is the reason why we failed. And that's why we must change. 我哋唔係因為見到希望先堅持，而係因為堅持先見到希望。香港人加油！